Do you like hummus? I'm gonna make hummus. Never done this before. Stick with me. This is the first watching me cook. I'm gonna make hummus. This is how I make it. So I basically take 1 cup of dry chickpeas, throw out some water the night before, and let them soak. The next morning I throw them in this Instant Pot right here with 4 cups of water, a teaspoon of baking soda. That's really important. I set that thing for high pressure, 45 minutes. When it's done, I strain it out, put the hummus in a container if I'm not gonna make it right then, or the chickpeas in the container, and then I take this is called the hummus water. It's got a name, I can't think of it right now, but I'll think of it in a minute. So then you save that, because you're gonna use that. They call it, hold on. I can't remember what it's called. Hummus water. All right, so here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna take the chickpeas, and they are just mushy, and they're cold. And that's one of the things why I like to make these ahead of time, and then they're nice and cold, because you want to keep the hummus, you want to keep this stuff cold. So now I'm just going to take this in here, I'm going to blend it. I'll let that run for quite a bit. Now I'm going to get the other ingredients ready here. This is going to run, and this is going to be super smooth, silky hummus. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to show you guys the spices I get. I do roasted garlic powder. You can do regular garlic, but roasted garlic powder makes a difference, because regular garlic powder is just dried garlic before it's cooked. This is roasted garlic, so I'm going to put a good teaspoon. I like a lot of garlic, but roasted garlic has a different flavor in it. Now I'm going to take cumin. All right, I'm going to grab just a good teaspoon of cumin, and then I'm going to do coriander as well, about a teaspoon of coriander. Let's see if I can get the lid off here. We'll do a teaspoon of coriander. Boom, boom. All right, here we go. Now, salt. We're going to do some salt. I try to go easy on salt on things. I'm just going to do a pinch of salt, maybe just a tiny bit more. I try to do low salt in all that I eat. So I'm going to let this blend a little bit more, and we'll let that go. So the other things that I have here is tahini. I've got the chickpea water. The name is still out of my mind. I will probably get done with this video and remember it. I got olive oil, and I got lemons. So the key is you gotta let this blend up a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and stir it a little bit so the spices get in there. Boom, a little bit more. You want to keep it cold. Now I also have a little bit of ice here. Now because this was cold in the fridge, it's still cold. You don't want it to get super hot. Okay? So here we go. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put a little bit of ice in there. And now we're going to add lemon juice. I'm just going to take 1 lemon. You could do 1 or 2 lemons. I'm just going to take the lemon juice here, squeeze it in here like that. You just want the juice. Fresh lemon is better. In fact, lemon is a great thing to have in your kitchen when you're eating healthy. You can put lemon juice on all kinds of things to add extra flavor. Salad, you'd be amazing. Bean dishes, all kinds of things. Just adding some fresh lemon juice really makes life good. I go to Costco, I just buy these big bags of lemons, and we go through them like crazy. Just put them in your water, everything. Okay, so we go with the lemon juice. I'm going to blend this up more. Okay, we're going to get it super creamy, super silky. I'm still trying to remember what the hummus water is. Let me know, guys. I know what it is. I can't think of it right now because I'm on video. I'll think of it. You guys let me know in the comments what it is. All right, so I'm going to let this go a little bit longer. I got some other things ready. This is called sumac. We're going to put that on at the end. I'm going to go ahead and add some of the hummus water in here now. Probably just a good aquafaba. That's what it's called, aquafaba. All right, guys, I'm going to put some aquafaba in here. Maybe good 3 big heaping teaspoons. I usually chuck the rest of it. I don't keep it. You can use it for other things. You put the aquafaba in. All right, there it is. Okay. So it's blending. It's going super silky smooth. All right, now after the aquafaba, we're going to to put the tahini in. Tahini is just ground up sesame seed. You could make it in a Vitamix if you want. Easier just to buy it, but this is good stuff. I love tahini. That's probably, I'm gonna put the whole jar that's left in there. So let this run, it's getting silky smooth. I'm gonna put a little bit more ice in there. A little bit more ice. Just to keep it nice and cold, and that's the secret to keeping it smooth. So here it goes. All right, now I'm gonna put the tahini in. I think I'm gonna put the rest of this jar in. Probably good, you know, good 2 tablespoons, and you know, generous amounts. I love tahini. It's good stuff. I like to put tahini on vegetables, all kinds of things. If you never had it before, it's kind of an acquired taste, but after you start to eat it, you realize, hey, this stuff is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up. Now when you do that, it starts to thicken up. And when you add the tahini and lemon juice, things start to thicken up a little bit. We're almost done. We got the olive oil there, okay? So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna let this run. Let's stop it for just a second, because I see some of the tahini on the edge. I'm gonna take this apart here. Come on. All right, here we go. We're gonna take this here, around the edges. There. One more time. And then we're gonna drizzle some olive oil in it. I don't know if you guys can hear this. It's the first time I've ever done a cooking video. But I make a thing of hummus and I eat the whole thing all week. I just use this on everything. I add a little hummus, it's a great protein. Once you've had homemade hummus, you'll never get store-bought hummus again. All right, here we go. So now this is the secret. You're gonna go ahead, maybe about 2-3 tablespoons of olive oil. And you're gonna drizzle it in there. 1, 2, 3. So there's the olive oil. We're gonna let that run for just a little bit. I'm gonna go get something else at the magic cover. This is olive oil. This is fused lemon olive oil. I'll show you what we're gonna do. Boom. All right. So that's it. It's super smooth hummus. Let me grab another spoon here so you guys can see this and put it to the camera. That is super smooth, silky hummus. Now I'm gonna taste it just to make sure I don't need to put anything else in it. Oh, so good, so good. So let me do this. I'll show you guys how I plate this. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take this, take the Sharpie thing out. Don't lick this. You might cut your tongue. We'll take this over here. We'll dish the hummus into the pot here, because this is the best part. You wanna make a good presentation on this. What do you guys like to eat with your hummus? You can eat vegetables, you can do, I like to take sourdough bread, toast it up, cut it into chunks. So there we go, guys. There is the silky smooth hummus. And it'll be a little thin today and it'll thicken up after it sets for a little bit. But you don't want to wait to eat this. You want to eat it now. So I'm gonna get the rest of it out of here and then smooth it out in here. Can you guys see that? You can kind of see that. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit more. All right, here's what I do. This is the secret. You guys can see this. So you kind of make a little moat there. You can be a little artistic, however you want to be. And then you take more olive oil and you pour it in the middle. So there's kind of a well. And then what I do is I take more cumin and I sprinkle more cumin on it. You can do whatever you want with it. And then sumac. I take sumac. Sumac is you can just find it online, and it is great in a lot of Middle Eastern foods. It just kind of adds a little citrusy flavor. And there we go. There is the best hummus you'll ever have right here. Hope you guys enjoy this. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. If you guys like hummus, let me know. I'll post this online. Give it a thumbs up if you guys think this is good. Go try it at home. If you try it, let me know how it turned out. Guys, this is Joel with NeverDiet.com. Eat healthy to be happy. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.